Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another episode for Raid Shadow Legends. Today is a special day because you can see right here I have the first part of the Rhazin fusion. So that means I'm going to be fusing Lich. Now this is a champion that I actually need because of the turn meter reduction. He could definitely serve quite a bit of use in my team comp. And as you can see right here, I do also have several other champions. I actually should be able to fuse him, but I just need to grind it out and level them up and then obviously ascend them and all that good stuff. I can also fuse Relic Keeper. I do have everything that is required for Relic Keeper for the fusion, which I'll be working towards at some point in the future. Now with that being said and done, let's get into some other things to show you what I've been up to. And then we'll carry on with the fusion, and after the fusion I will need to start leveling up Lich. Now this is the Arena Assault. I've not been bothered or focusing on it all that much. However, on the champion training event, as you can see, there's more than 1 week, actually almost 2 weeks worth of the event still. And I'm very close to getting the Void Shard, and then obviously the shard at the end of it, which is of course a Sacred Shard. So I do want to get that. So what does that mean? Of course, for future content, I am planning on trying to make a massive shard opening video on the channel where I'm going to open up, I'm hoping, several hundred shards. I think that will be quite an expensive video to make, so I hope people will enjoy it, because I will be buying out shards and stuff like that if the value is right. From that content, I will also be, of course, trying to continue with my test for the purposes of increasing your chances of getting a legendary. So that also plays into that. Once that video is done, basically I'll use that as a shard opening, so the material and the recordings for that as a shard opening, but then I will also edit it into a tutorial. Before we do get Lich, I do need to ascend these guys so that they are ready to give me Lich. Now there are one or two things that I'm hoping. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that you can fuse Lich several times. Rhazin is only a one-time fusion, so I would like to try and get another Lich for the purpose of the fusion, and one for myself to keep, as I do like his turn meter reduction. There is a Sacred Shard and a Void Shard here, but there are still 7 days for me to wait. I'm hoping to have a event coming up at some point. I do want to open the shards on an event. So we have everything that we need right here. We're gonna unlock them, have them ready to go, and then I can fuse Lich. Once I fuse Lich, I will be leveling him up. I think this first Lich will be my personal Lich, and afterwards I will then, of course, keep the other Lich for the purposes of fusing Rhazin. So let's get rid of anything off of Megas that we don't really want to waste. Now I'm trying to keep only 4 and 5 star equipment, but if something has a good main or primary stat that has a percentage or good rolls in, say, a percentage stat that I think may be useful, I will keep them. If not, I will sell them or destroy them or do something with them. I'll have a look. First things first, so we're not really wasting anything that isn't that we're gonna regret, basically. Okay, let's go into Rhazin and let's start fusing this guy. Let's see what we get. We get this one, and then this one, and then finally this one. That does leave me with 2 champions still for the second fusion for Lich. I just need Magus and Rocktooth. I should be able to get them out of the amount of shards that I'm trying to save up, hopefully. There we go. So this is what I really want from him. Attacks one enemy, fully depletes the target's turn meter. This is the ability that I will be using now. This is mainly for the spider, but generally in dungeons as well. So I'm going to try and use this guy in dungeons as a turn meter reduction, and combine them with cold hearts. Hopefully a what's it called, a royal guard, if I get my hands on one of those. I don't know. So I can fuse this champion right here. I have all of the champions, and yeah, steel helm, steel skull, whatever that guy's called. So yeah, I should be able to fuse all of the other champions. That does mean I will have to spend a lot of time in the keeps to get them up to par. I will have to level them up. So I only need Magus and Rocktooth because I do have another marked in my inventory. I already have one of the other champions out, so I will keep that one. I will lock it so I don't accidentally waste it. And to my knowledge, yes, I should have everything. Once I'm done with these guys, I can then get my own Rhazin, but at this point in time, Lich is a good champion to have. Now I do have another champion that does this and applies weakness. Weaken. Geesh. Oof. Increased defense. Yeah, it's that second ability that I might use him for the fusion. It doesn't really make much of a difference. I do have another one that does a turn meter reduction and also applies weakness. Weaken. Oh my lord, my English. Haha, not very good today. But yeah, we'll see which one does better. Obviously Lich is epic, so you know the base stats on him will be better, and I'm hoping that he's worth it. We'll see what's what in due time. Now his abilities are scaled off of attack, so obviously with that meaning I want to try and put as much attack on this guy as I can so that I get the best performance from him. Let's have a look here. So we have crit rate. We also want him to, I don't know. So he can go last in the rotation that I'll be using. Speed is not a necessity. Okay. So it's off defense. Ooh. Okay, that's fair enough. Haha. Let's look at defense stuff. What have I got here? I was wrong there. I thought it was attack, but no, it's a defense. So I mean, I've got quite a bit of gear, but not a lot that's actually quite good. I'm only holding on to these just for the purposes of if I needed to add it to some champions, but ideally I'd like something better than what I currently have. I'm still making my way through the dungeon content, obviously. But as you can see, not all good stuff anyways. Okay, so what does this do? Okay, extra turn. Nah, see, that might come in handy if I have anything. Attack. So we definitely need to speed him up a tad bit. But not... Okay, so that's got defense on it. And speed, so... that's potentially good. Let's see what we roll on this. I'm not so bothered about accuracy, but defense and speed would definitely be good. Let's see what the second roll gives us. Accuracy. Ah, the one thing I didn't really care about. Okay. And now, this is where it starts failing. And this is where upgrading the artifact gets expensive. And as you can see, I don't really have all that much silver, so I need to be very careful as to what I attempt to upgrade. This isn't nearly enough to actually get him up to par. Okay, let's see what we get here. Come on. This is getting expensive now. Oh yeah. Come on. Speed. Okay, so we got a roll in each of these. That could be worth looking at. What can I enchant? Defense, speed, accuracy. I guess we give him a bit of defense. Why not? That will come in handy. So that's a 10% defense, I guess. Let's see. We'll equip that one. Next up, we want a shield. That will give us... Okay. Accuracy, crit rate, speed. Crit rate, defense, percentage. That's good. So that's a good one. We can upgrade this one to 12. Hopefully we get 1 or 2 rolls in defense. That would be nice. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what we get. Resistance and defense is what I'm interested in this one. We do want some resistance. Yes, we got 1 in defense. Give us another 1 in defense. As if. I don't think that's going to happen, but it'd be nice. To be fairly honest, I'd be happy if all 3 of them go into defense, but I doubt that's going to be... Yep, there we go, crit rate. I guess a bit of crit rate won't hurt. I would like for this one to go into defense again. Come on. He's going to bankrupt me. Not that I have too much silver anyways. So with this one, I'd like it to be either in defense or resistance. Not that bothered about crit rate. He is a defense, or his skills scale off of defense. We want defense. Come on. You know you can do it. Oh wow. This last level is taking a lot of money off of me. Come on. Oh wow, this is getting really expensive now. Oh boy. Seriously? Now I'm beginning to worry that I don't have enough money to actually put gear on him. I did... Oh, okay. Resistance. Oh well. 1 in each. I guess I'm going to have to go with it now. Don't have much of a choice, do I? I'm going to have to try and go with it. See if I can enchant some defense on him. Increase that tad bit. So we'll equip that one, and now we need something that gives us more defense. Crit damage, we don't care. HP, attack, defense, perfect. Give you that. Please have a pair of boots or something that we can use. HP, attack. Oh. See, I need 1 more piece to complete the set with defense, and I don't have it. This is not good. We're gonna have to go with this for now. It does give us speed though. Let's see what this gives us. Hopefully I can use some gloves that have something that will give us a bit more defense. We definitely want to make use of that. We don't. I'm going to have to try and keep an eye out for a pair of boots with defense that are part of the set. I'm hoping that by getting an extra turn, so that's what, 18% chance to get an extra turn, you know, that can play into the cooldown system for the turn meter reduction. So that's the way I'm looking at it. Because I think the cooldown, once fully booked and everything, comes to like 5 turns. So that's pretty big. That's a pretty big cooldown for the turn meter reduction. Come on. And here's a nice bit. It's all gone into attack, which is not something that I am wanting on this champion, but I don't really have very many worthwhile rings, let's call it that. Attack again. Oh, wow. This is so awful. Do I have anything else? I don't think I do. That's the issue. What else have I got here? Not much to go on. Speed. Crit rate, we don't care about that. At least not for this champion. I'm going to go back up to the top to see what I have for the defense set. For the defense. I don't know why I call it defense. We could go with speed. Oh, hey. I like that. Don't care about crit damage. Crit rate, HP. HP is good. That's a flat stat. I don't even know why that's there. We get rid of that. We don't want the flat stat on it. Crit damage, attack, resistant. See, not that. If I were to place it, we need a weapon. So something that has defense on it, please. Attack. Speed is good on that one. Attack, speed, HP. HP, I like the HP on that one, on the first one. Not very many things to choose from. Okay. I'm gonna have to go for this, I guess, and we'll then put on the defense gloves. So he's definitely going to be fast. We want him to be fast as well, so that his cooldown goes down quicker. So if he takes more turns, his cooldown should go down quicker. Obviously, he's still being leveled up. 50% crit rate, and I didn't even try on that one. And 64% critical damage. Defense, not that great, but he's not even leveled up. So, with that said and done, I'm going to go and level up Lich, and that is the next order of business. Now, I don't really have much to choose from with regards to the gear. Force Keep, Dragon's Lair, Minotaur's Labyrinth, campaign locations. I mean, he does have some uses. Primarily for this, I'm guessing. I mean, obviously, decrease speed is also good. So it's a 30% decreased speed, which will be helpful. That means my opponent, in which case, or in this case, bosses should go slower. Fahrenheit Castle. I can see why that would not be useful. Okay. So with that said, I am now going to go into the wonderful grind of leveling this guy up in the campaign. We're going to use Elaine. Obviously, that's what I have as a campaign farmer at this point in time. While I'm doing this, I will also be looking at leveling up champions with the purposes of bringing Queen Ava up to 60. So I'll take you out. We do want to find you. Where are you? I cannot see him. There he goes. And so this is what we'll be doing now. I've got, I believe her name's Kalia or something like that, for the HP burn. So she's going to go into the clan boss team. That means I'm going to have to look at making her fast. It's probably the best HP burn that I currently have, to my knowledge, in my roster. So I'm going to have to use her. I'll need a second dot dealer. And we'll have to look at a healer and preferably using Valkyrie for the purposes of placing up shield and counterattack. Counterattack is really useful in the clan boss. I'll also have to look at Elaine's gear. Since I set her up as a campaign farmer, I did get some better gear, so I might need to swap things out to try and make her be a bit more consistent with this particular stage. So yeah, Kalia is going to be my HP burn on the boss. I need a poisoner that I need to find. Now I do have Kale, but if I were to speed Kale up, I would lose a lot on damage, and so he's, to me, at the moment, useful in the dungeons for the crazy amount of damage that he deals. So I've focused, he is fast, but I think he needs to be faster if I'm going to get towards the end of, or towards the higher difficulties of the clan boss. And at that point, hopefully I should have a good enough team to actually swap Kale out. At the moment, Kale is one of my DPSers for the clan boss, and Kalia will be the second one coming in. Valkyrie is the shield and counterattack champion, and also has the poison set on, so she will also apply poisons as well. So that normally means that I need a good healer. I'm currently using Flesh Terror, but not that great. He's good, he keeps people alive, and he does have that buff extension, which is really helpful. And I just realized I wasn't getting double XP, so I'm going to have to use one of these. Now, I'll be playing this game for the next 3 days, therefore I should use one of these, and let's try that again. Okay, let's go. And we will get this one, and here we go. That should look better now. There we go, that looks a bit better. Oh, Lich is taking a beating. That HP burn, love it. I love the animations for the HP burn. I think it's pretty darn nice. Yeah, and I think the other one that I need for the clan boss will be a good debuffer. At the moment I'm using Tyrell. He works alright. I'm just gonna try and keep my eyes open for something a bit better than Tyrell, but he's still good, don't get me wrong. I think I'd like to try something with Weaken. That's what I would like to try something with Weaken on him. Defense down, attack down is definitely good. But yeah, I mean, I might still go with Tyrell, but I would like to try a defense, a Weaken on the boss and see what that does in terms of my damage. I was just looking at Kalia. She definitely needs quite a lot of work. She'll need to be ascended. That's one of the things. So that also means, in terms of masteries, Kalia will get Giant Slayer, whereas on Kale, I will focus on War Master. So I'm hoping that he can take out the waves a lot quicker. That would be the generic idea for Kale. Kalia is a more or less a single target champion, so I'm gonna go with Giant Slayer. So obviously going forward, this is what the rest of the game will look like for me. I'm going to be constantly grinding out this particular stage. Obviously all boring stuff. So with that said, I'm probably going to bring this video to an end at this point. So if you guys have enjoyed it, please don't forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself, and if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel. Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Setopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.